Good morning, guys. So, today's Sunday. Yesterday did not go as planned. I had every intention of giving you guys a video, but that didn't happen. Anyway, I'm over here eating grapes. These are like massive. Okay. So, this week, I ended up back in a damn ER. I think it's been like 3 weeks now, something like that. I still have this UTI. The first round of antibiotics, I don't think it worked. The second round, I think, kind of worked. I'm now on my third round of antibiotics. How is there a fly in here? I'm so tired of flies. So tired. Ended up back in the ER because pain. For those of you who don't know, years ago, I ended up in a domestic violence situation. My ex was standing at the top of a fridge and dropped a 32-ounce can of tomatoes on my back. A few years go by, and at one point I stopped peeing completely. Ended up in some pretty severe pain. Ended up going to the ER then, and something happened in that ER that I will not be discussing. Do not ask about it, because I will not be talking about this. Just know what this doctor did. Yeah, no. It was not okay. It was not okay. Very violating. Traumatizing. Anything and everything you can think of. Just kind of is what it is. For years, I have kept that to myself. I have always wanted to think that if I don't think about it, it didn't happen. And mentally, I never dealt with it. And a couple weeks ago, I started noticing that I was having some trouble peeing again. Yeah. So, with how bad this has been, I've ended up in the ER twice. This last ER trip, they did I think they call it a post-void residual test, I think. Anyway, they make you pee, into this, like, little pee catching thing. It was weird. Anyway, less than 200 ml. Okay? And they laid me down on the bed, and they had this, like, scanner thing. They pushed it down to my bladder to see how much was still there. 403 ml is still in my bladder. I'm not emptying my bladder all the way. I have been incredibly uncomfortable with this. The amount of pain that has come from this is insane. The more recent first ER trip, they did nothing. Absolutely nothing for me. Now, because of the ER trip, the first one, that ended up happening, there is something that they wanted to do, but I have a lot of trauma related around one single area of my body, and in fact, it doesn't feel like it's a part of me, if that makes sense. Anyway, I wouldn't let them do it. They had to do a stomach ultrasound and found a ovarian cyst on my right side. Now, the ultrasound tech, I think the doctor had ordered like 2 ultrasounds or whatever, but the second ultrasound, they had to sedate me for this. I remember the sedation, and I remember the pain. I don't so much remember the ultrasound. She had to go inside, if that makes any sense. All I know is there's a lot of pain. I'm not peeing properly, which is causing quite a bit of pain. They also found possibilities and reasons for the back issues that I had been dealing with. And then, ladies, you'll probably understand this, but the fuck? That was knocking. That was literal knocking. That was like over there, though. The heck? Anyway, my period has been all over the place, okay? This is gonna be TMI, but you'll understand it. I went from being extremely heavy to almost nothing within a month and a half, I think. Anyway, yeah. So it's been all over the place. It's been incredibly hard for me to film. I've tried to remain positive through this entire thing. It's getting to the point where I don't even care. Just sedate me, do whatever the hell you need to do. Just make me more comfortable. I don't care. Yeah. So, trying to figure that out. I really want to talk with my therapist, which I have an appointment on Tuesday. That's not soon enough. But yeah, that's what's been going on. There's a little health update for you. I didn't go into big detail, but I wanted to give you guys a general idea of what was happening and why it's been so tough for there's knocking again. Why it's been so tough for me to come back. Also, we have new neighbors. Getting her in that spot was a little bit loud, but she's been generally really quiet. I'm really surprised by that. Anyway, yeah. So, I'm just trying to give you guys an update. Please know that I love you guys, and I'm going to try to come back the best that I can. I don't have any nails on right now because I don't know what other tests they're going to do, and I don't want to have to take them off. I don't want to do them just to have to take them off. So we're going bare for a while. Yeah. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. Hopefully I will be able to come back soon, but there's just a small video of what has been going on. Anyway, like I said, I love you guys, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Bye, guys.